Alright everyone, welcome back to Hate Live. This is part 3 of the ongoing podcast. I know it's pretty long. It's going to be a really long one because it's been so long since I've done a podcast. For August 10th, excuse me, August 10th, 2017. Let's continue because I didn't get to finish with my current events. And I do want to talk about my schedule this weekend and then do the fall preview. So let's get started. Right away, this is pretty much the biggest world event going on right now. Everyone's talking about it, obviously, okay? Let's talk about the looming problem of bad world relations with North Korea. What I mean by that is North Korea making tons of threats recently about, upping their nuclear armaments, having now nuclear, I keep saying nuclear by accident, having nuclear capabilities that may be able to reach mainland United States and or other places that obviously are majorly at risk. A lot of big talk from Kim Jong-un and or other leaders in North Korea about how the rest of the world better watch off and back off and let them do whatever they want and stuff like that. It's a pretty dangerous situation. And then we actually got a direct threat apparently from them a day or two ago where they said they're going to attack Guam, which is actually a very small little territory of the United States, but it's where a lot of our military operations are based out of. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are like, holy crap, Phil, you live in Seattle. Are you aware that if the reports are true that you're in range of a nuclear attack? I said nuclear. I said it right. Okay. You're in range of a nuclear attack from North Korea. Aren't you afraid that you're going to get nuked and you're going to die? And my answer is, is there an innate kind of looming possibility that in some situation that a nuke may come over here and kill me? Yes. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not like, I have the ability to just get up and go and say, oh, well, because North Korea and, U.S. are at bad relations right now, I'm going to move to the Midwest where nukes can't reach. Or anything like that. For me, it's like, hey, it is what it is. It was going to come to this. I think eventually we all knew that something with North Korea was going to happen anyway, especially with all the rhetoric and stuff coming out of there the past decade with Kim Jong-un after he took over for Kim Jong-il. Getting more and more aggressive and basically ignoring sanctions and agreements and things and doing whatever the hell he wants when it comes to nuclear research and nuclear weapons and stuff. Ultimately, do I think it's going to come to the point where North Korea is nuking the United States? No, I don't. I think what's going to happen is we're going to come to a point where someone's got to put their foot down and say, if you cross this line, it's over. And, will North Korea cross that line or not? And if they do, North Korea will be utterly decimated. They don't stand a chance against the allied nations, the United States, or the United Nations. No, there's no possible way they could win a war against the United Nations. It's just not going to happen. The problem is, what's the toll going to be, right? There's going to be some horrendous toll. Whenever there's war, there's a horrendous toll taken on the world. And the other thing that you may not realize is it's not just about the initial war or whatever that happens, but it's the fallout from that war that may end up being worse than fallout from a fucking nuke. Like, who's going to now stabilize that region if North Korea gets destroyed and you're left with millions of people who don't have a government and no one to look after them and feed them and take care of them? Who's going to step up and take that role? Is it going to be the United States? Is it going to be China? Will there be a fight over that? Right? It's just a bad situation. The whole thing's a terrible situation, honestly. However, and this is what a lot of people don't realize because they're very young. Okay? I'm going to be real with y'all. A lot of you guys and gals that watch my stuff are young. You're not as old. I'm 35 years old. I was around during the Cold War when Russia, or at that point, the USSR and the United States were almost kind of in the same situation that we're in right now. We both had nuclear. I said nuclear. Fuck. We both had nuclear armaments. We were both threatening to up the armaments as deterrents against each other. We didn't know that at any given moment someone was going to get trigger happy and push the big red button and shoot nukes across the fucking Atlantic Ocean and destroy each other. And I actually, living during that era, it was funny because I was young, so I was ignorant of the fact that we were at the teetering edge of possible war with communist Russia at the time. And, you know, I didn't even understand the implications when the Great Wall came down, right? When they had that, the wall came down and the communist regime fell in the USSR and it split up to Russia and other stuff. I didn't understand that. When I was a kid, I didn't get it. I thought it was just like, this is all over the news this morning, but I don't understand what the implications are. I didn't realize the Cold War was over and the looming threat of, you know, basically getting into a nuclear war with a communist country was over with. But I lived on the East Coast during that time, and the East Coast would have been where they would have nuked. You know, right now, it just so happens I moved to the West Coast, and now North Korea wants to fucking nuke. It's like, everywhere I go, someone wants to nuke. What the fuck is this bullshit, right? But I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I don't know what's going to happen. I will say this once again. I'm so angry at the fucking media because I love reading these media stories that are such bullshit, right? Oh, well, President Trump said that... he's on vacation, first of all. All right? He's on fucking vacation. You know the guy's a braggadocious guy. He says shit that's, like, way out of line all the time. He says on vacation at a fucking country club in New Jersey or golf club or whatever that he will meet North Korea's threats with fire and fury and stuff like that. He says these really ridiculous things, right? Immediately, the media has to spam it all over the internet. I'm not even kidding you. My media feed. Fire and fury. Fire and fury. Trump says fire and fury. Fire and fury. And then North Korea responds to Trump's fire and fury comments by saying that they might attack Guam. And I'm reading all this and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm just so tired of this stupid shit. I really am. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. All right? Let me explain something to you about North Korea. North Korea very much lives in its own bubble. The people of North Korea are brainwashed to believe that the line of the Kim Jongs are living gods. This is not an exaggeration. They're actually brainwashed to believe that their leader is above reproach, that their leader is ultimately the all-knowing, like he has a direct line to the creator, and that he fucking basically is, you know, this crazy godlike living deity who's going to lead them on to prosperity. Right? They have these military fucking people walking through the streets, marching to show off their military power all the time. They're very much a very military-based state where if you speak out of line or do something wrong against the government or against Kim Jong-il, you'll get killed. Some people who are his trusted advisors, who he ends up falling out of favor with, he kills them. It's a fucked up place. It's so different, all right, from us over here in a Western world where we have freedoms and freedom of speech and all this shit, and we realize our leaders aren't fucking god deities. Like, you know what I mean? It's a different world over there, okay? Kim Jong-il, since he took over for, Kim Jong-un, since he took over for Kim Jong-il, when he passed away, has become a guy who has, basically people over there, like, they're afraid, they're terrified of him. Because at any moment, he can turn on you and have you killed. Right? He's basically an insane dictator when you think about it. Like, he's the definition of it. He's been saying these things about the United States for years. Way before Trump was ever in the fucking political arena, he was saying that he was going to up the nuclear arsenal, that the United States was the deadly enemy of North Korea, and that he wanted to blow us up and kill us all. He's been saying this forever. Like, for a decade, this has been the rhetoric coming out of North Korea. It wasn't because Trump, at a fucking on vacation at a golf club, said fire and fury, that all of a sudden that North Korea has decided that now they're angry. They've been doing this forever. And I love reading this. I told you, I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like many of the political decisions that he's made since he's become president. But when I open my fucking news feed and every left-leaning news media is blaming the situation on Donald fucking Trump, you have to be brain-dead fucking stupid to believe that. You have to be so stupid. Oh my God. And the sad part is people read that shit and believe it. It's because Donald Trump said that now we're in trouble. Man, if we had a different president, it'd be the same fucking situation. Nothing would be different. It's not the president's fault that North Korea wants to kill us. They wanted to kill us forever. Holy fuck. All right. Enough of that. Let's now move on from that. Let's talk gaming. Let's talk this weekend, folks, because I need your help, and this will actually be a time when I'm going to be directly talking to many of you in the stream chat in regards to what I should do this weekend. So allow me to explain. And by the way, thank you to Tantamounter for the 80-bit cheer. I appreciate that. So here's the situation, folks. Right now, I don't know what to do for this weekend. Here's what's going on. I have wrapped up pretty much everything that I wanted to wrap up this summer. All right? I've played all the downtime games. I'm about to finish Sonic Adventure 2 later tonight and conclude that. And I'm making really good progress in Danganronpa 2. It's actually looking like within the next week or two, I may actually finish that game as well, which is good because that was the Patron's Choice playthrough, and I want to be sure that's done before I get caught up with so many new games that I don't have a chance to play it anymore, okay? Oh my god, excuse me. Jesus Christ, excuse me. I don't even know where that came from, because look, I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water, so I don't know where that came from. Okay. So, I'm in a situation where, as of tomorrow, I basically have 4 straight days with major gaming streams. I don't know what the hell to play on them, alright? I don't want to start a brand new giant game. Some people, why does he play Knights of the Old Republic? Wait, no, dude, there's no way I'm beating Knights of the Old Republic in 4 days. It's not viable, not physically possible to do that. I know the game's incredibly long, okay? What I'm looking to do is find something that I can play that obviously, number one, people are going to come out and watch. I can't just play something that no one's going to watch, all right? I can't. I have 4 days that I need to get through before we get to the new releases like Agents of Mayhem and Sonic Mania and the other stuff that people actually want to see. So, I can't just say, oh, I feel like playing, you know, this game, and no one comes to the streams and no one watches the YouTube videos, which is why I'm appealing to you, the viewers, to ask you what is it that you would like to see in the next few days, all right? Now, I already have some candidates. Allow me to explain what those candidates are, all right? The first candidate would be to continue on with my Night of the Woods playthrough. I played Night in the Woods a week ago on Monday during my Indies Marathon. I actually was intrigued by the game, but I didn't get far enough into the game to even figure out what it is yet. Apparently the game's a murder mystery. I didn't even get to the murder yet. I played for 90 minutes and didn't even get to the freaking murder, okay? So, that being said, that's an option. But when I was playing that game, people were flipping out. Oh my god, it's an SJW game. This game sucks. It's boring and all this shit. And I'm playing, I'm like, the game didn't even fucking start yet. How could you complain that it's boring or it's SJW shit? And I just think that a lot of people, sadly, have this really negative perception of the game in their head based on outside factors. Who's to say that if I played the game that I wouldn't have fun? Remember Undertale, a game where everyone said the same thing? And then I played it and I really liked it. And I thought that that was a good game. So I don't see why people can't give this game a fair shake. And I'm obviously nervous that if I play the game, okay, and I like it, that people will not show up to watch it. That sucks. Again, I can't have 4 days where I'm playing a game no one watches, all right? Another option would be Nier Automata, doing a second run through it. But again, at this point, I played the game in March. We're in August. Is anyone going to care about a second run through Nier Automata this far late into the game? I don't know if people would come out to watch it. It came out in March. Would they come out now? I don't know. Another option, because I've actually been looking at the new releases, would be, what the hell is it called? Hold on. Escapists 2 is a new game that comes out tomorrow, apparently. I don't know what it's about. I think it's about prison breaks, but I don't know what the gameplay is at all. People have told me that the Escapists 1 was actually a really good game, but I never played it. So I don't know if I should bother with the sequel that comes out tomorrow, okay? Also, if you can believe it, supposedly, from what I understand, the Night Trap, I know, Night Trap, the Sega CD game that I played years and years ago, is apparently being released for modern consoles, but I can't seem to get a solid answer on the date. On one side, they're telling that the PS4 version comes out tomorrow, But then I saw another website that said it comes out on Tuesday. So I don't even know what the release date is. So there you got that. All right. See what I mean? Now, one thing that I could do is I could do another fighting game stream. I could do Ultra Street Fighter 2 this weekend on one day, either Saturday or Sunday. That would be cool because I've been playing it once a week and enjoying my sessions once a week, so that's a possibility. But I still got these days entirely open. That I don't know what to do. So, here, I know there's some cheers here. Mr. Gino Musi did a 50-bit cheers as King Jong-un beat Dennis Rodman in B-ball. Sure he did. Gary did a dollar tip and said YW. I don't even know what that means. ISD Captain 592 did a 100-bit cheer. He says, will I ever play Final Fantasy X2? Probably not, or if I do, that'll be downtime thing, but that game is so long, there's no way I'm playing that now. Salt Factory did a 10-bit cheer. He said, why not do an Undertale Genocide run? Again, would people watch that? I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a consensus. That's the problem. 5 Hour Energy is Life did a 50-bit cheer and says, have you considered playing the Kingdom Hearts sequels with Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out next year? No, I've already said I have no interest in doing that. I played 1 and 2. I don't want to play a million other games in order to play 3. If I need to look up plot, I will. But I'm not playing the other Kingdom Hearts games from those collections, no. Be the Baby did a 10-bit cheer and said, play Night in the Woods. Dead Anonymous did a 111-bit cheer and said, Night in the Woods. Or Knights did a 10-bit cheer and said, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, you never played it. Why? Yes, I did. I did play Lords of Shadow 2. There's a playthrough live right now. Kekin did a 150-bit cheer. And he said, I'm of two minds. One is that I've been wanting to see you play Nier Automata all the way through. I don't want you to just rush it because I think a lot of side content is amazing. See, that's what I mean. Now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months out from release. Is anyone going to watch me play that? That's the problem. Be the Baby did a 10-bit cheer. He says, the gaming industry is heavily plagued by SJW agendas and leftist groupthink. The gaming community responds with their own extremism on the opposite side of the spectrum. Both extremes are wrong and not conducive to creating a better industry. I agree. It's okay to have a mindset. It's not good to shove that mindset into the mouth of someone else who doesn't maybe necessarily want to digest it. We all need to be more receptive to each other's ideas and opinions and stop basically being dicks to each other about this kind of stuff. Tekken 3 did another 10-bit cheer, and he says, there's also the Danganronpa V3 demo if you're still planning on checking out the game when it comes out in September. And Viking just did a 100-bit cheer. He says, you can't find something that would please everyone no matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Now, that's a good point. There's this saying, folks. There's this very, in my opinion, wise saying. It's, you can please some of the people all of the time. Or you can please all of the people some of the time. But you cannot please all of the people all of the time. No matter what I play, there's going to be people who are disappointed with what I've chosen to play. And this is one of those situations where it's no new releases this weekend. Therefore, no matter what I choose, it's going to have people who are disappointed and sadly won't tune in. In fact, one of the games I was actually, honestly, this weekend I was going to play Lawbreakers. Then I read that news story about how no one's playing the game and no one cares. And now I'm definitely not going to spend $30 on Lawbreakers. Fuck no. Now, another suggestion that I actually got that I should play this weekend was Killing Floor 2. And that's because Killing Floor 2 was actually the free for PS Plus game last month. And I actually have PS Plus, and I believe I actually got the game and downloaded it. So, or not, didn't download it, but I got the rights to it. So if I wanted to, right now, I could get Killing Floor 2 for free. And some people have suggested that. So, I may play that. I don't know. What's this? Someone had another suggestion. Rockstar did a 10-bit cheer and says, what about Jackbox Party Pack 3 on the Switch? Now, I already played all the Jackbox Party Pack games. Those games are played out. I'm not going to do any more of those. Oh, some people are saying PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. That was a game, I guess, that did come out in the past month or so, and I really wasn't interested in it, so I was doing all my shit, and I missed out on it. I mean, I could try that. Saints Row 2? Oh, God. I mean, I have it. I could play it, but I don't think anyone cares about that either. Also, I wouldn't do Saints Row right now because we're playing Agents of Mayhem on Tuesday from the same game devs. So I wouldn't want to do Saints Row and then another game in the same vein of it. So people are saying there's a Prince of Persia HD collection. I didn't even know that. So, you know, some people are saying play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Others are saying that game's boring as fuck. Don't play that. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Really? Silent Hill Shattered Memories, someone is saying. I never played that one, right? No, I don't. I wonder if you can get that one digitally. I wonder. You know what? Maybe I should play a horror game this weekend. That could be because horror games aren't long, typically, right? And it could give me just something to do to kill time for a few days. Maybe a horror game is a way to go. 5 Hour Energy is life that a 10-bit Sheeran says. Why don't you have some friends over and play Smash? Oh, get the hell out of here. Rockstar did a 10-bit Cheers as Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. And you see, I could. That's pertinent because it's a new release this week. But are people really that crazy to see me play Mega Man 7 and 8? Those are games I never played back in the day. So they would be like original playthroughs. But I don't know how, would people actually come out to see me play those? I don't know. Zavon did a 50-bit cheer and says, Elder Scrolls Online, lol. Yeah, no, I'm not doing Elder Scrolls. Fuck that. Alice Telemon did a 50-bit cheer and says he heard that there might be a iteration of Super Turbo on PlayStation 4 coming up with online play. If there is, I guarantee you it'll be Ultra Street Fighter 2 and it'll be just as bad. Goldie Colts did a 50-bit cheer. He says, what about more Broforce? Well, Derek actually is asking about more Broforce. Broforce was good just for that one little segment, but I wouldn't really want to keep playing that game unless necessarily I had like a co-op partner or something. That Anonymous did a 10-bit cheer and says, Night in the Woods is a murder mystery. If you want horror, it gets suspenseful and supernatural. Man, now I'm torn. What do I play this weekend? Fuck, I don't know. Let me see if there's any more suggestions. Zavon did a 50-bit cheer and says, what about Enter the Gungeon? It's like Binding of Isaac with great music, guns, and table flipping. Five-Hour Energy is life that a 10-bit cheer says, Layers of Fear. Layers of... What is Layers of Fear? Layers of Fear? What is that? I have to start looking some of these up. Hell no, I'm not playing Ori and the Blind Forest. That game was boring. Let me see something here. If I go to Xbox.com, I'm going to see if Silent Hill Shattered Memories is available digitally. What the fuck? Oh, wait, didn't I play Layers of Fear last year? I played Layers of Fear last year, didn't I? I played Layers of Fear last year for Halloween, remember? That was one of the Halloween games I played. Nah, I'm not going to play Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. I have no interest in it. I'm not interested. Silent Hill Shattered Memories was a Wii exclusive. Is that true? Because I don't see it on Xbox.com. Let me check Amazon. Sadly, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if I can get it here in time to play it this weekend. No, it says it was PS3. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Let's see. It was PlayStation 2, Wii. I think it was only PS2 and Wii. And therefore, if I wanted to play it, I would have to get it digitally on my PS3 as a PS2 like download classic, I think. Or if you get it on the Wii, like emulated Wii on the Wii U, because I still have my Wii U. Yeah, this could be a pain in the ass to figure out. Roblox. Mario 64. I'm getting all kinds of suggestions now. Fluttershy says, how about Guns, Gore, Cannoli? What the fuck is that? What a name. Now people are just throwing crazy shit out there. People are asking me, what do I feel like playing? Alright, I want to play something that is only going to be maybe, 8 to 10 hours long. Something so I could do it in 3 sessions or so and not end up being wrapped up in a game I can't finish. I want something that's going to be interesting that I can react to and you think my commentary will lend itself well. Typically, it's like the horror style games that's actually the ones that's the case. And now I got people asking questions again. It's not the Q&A segment yet. Stop it. Stop spamming questions. I'm not answering your questions yet. I'm certainly not going to play Skate. Get out of here. Siren Blood Curse. I've heard good things about Siren Blood Curse. Darth Redovan Viking did a 1,000-bit cheer, so thank you. And he says, live cooking. Do a live cooking stream. I just made the sauce yesterday. I can't make the sauce again. I can't make the sauce again. Sorry. Pyre is 10 hours long, says Ornites. What the hell is Pyre? Never heard of it. What I may have to do, maybe tonight, what I'll do is after I finish up with Sonic tonight on stream, I'll go onto a few of my consoles here, and I'll see what's available, and maybe pick a few options of a downtime thing, and maybe make a poll overnight, and that'll determine. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do, guys. Like, again, take a look. Just look at your own stream chat. No one is in agreement. Everyone's all over the place with their suggestions. There's no consensus. Oh, my nose itches. Stupid, allergies. Someone says just play Night in the Woods because it's 10 hours long, and I've already played an hour and a half, so it would be perfect for like 3 streams to finish it. I mean, and I already own it. That's the other thing. I already own Night in the Woods. I wouldn't have to drop any extra money. But, again, if no one's going to watch me play it, you know what I mean? Nick2440 did give me a $1 tip. Thank you. He says play the first Fear or Guts and Glory or Undertale Genocide. And I think the first Fear would only look good on PC, and I can't do that. I don't know what the hell Guts and Glory is. And like I said, Undertale Genocide, nah. Alright, well, basically, everyone, I am undecided. I'm still undecided. At least I got some ideas, but I'm still undecided. I can't make a decision. God damn it. Alright, well, let's continue. Let's move on to the next segment, folks, because now people are just randomly spamming as much as I could possibly see in the stream chat, and there's no agreement on anything, so there's no point in even continuing on with this discussion at this point. Alright, it's time, folks, for our discussion of the fall. We're going to start talking now about fall games, what's coming out, when, and which ones I'm interested in playing, alright? So here we go. Ready? We're going to go through the schedule. Everyone ready? A naked stream. Be the baby to the temperatures to play San Andreas. Dude, I can't do that now. There's not enough time. San Andreas is at least 20 plus hours. I don't have that much time. Glitch crazy to the temperatures, and people are suggesting Saw 2. Trying to remember. People said Saw 2 isn't nearly as good as Saw 1, though. I remember when I played Saw 1 for a Halloween marathon a long time ago, people were like, Saw 2 sucks. It's not very good. And Ornights to the Temperature, he says, it's from the creators of Transistor and Bastion. I think he's talking about Pyre. If that's the case, I'm not playing it, because I hated Transistor. I really did. I thought Transistor was bad. It was boring. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The fall is upon us. The hardcore gaming season, as I call it, is about to begin. We're about to engage into a time period of the year when there's so many games coming out all at the same time. There's no possible way that all of us could keep track of them and or play all of them, because we're not rich and we don't have clones of ourselves to play all these games at the same time. What I have made, what I've compiled, is a list of the games that I am interested in playing in the next few months. I'm going to go through this list right now and let you know, if there are any particular games here that I'm more interested than others in playing, and let you know my thoughts, okay? Alright, here we go. So first of all, as I told you on this segment, I said there's a game called The Escapists coming out tomorrow. Literally no one in the stream chat reacted when I said The Escapists 2. It's coming, it's the sequel, Escapists 2. So I guess this is a game I'm probably not going to play. Seems like people don't want to see me play The Escapists 2. But I wrote that down because I was realizing that maybe something would come into factor when I'm trying to determine what I play this weekend. August 15th, this is next Tuesday, we've got Agents of Mayhem, and we've got Sonic Mania, both coming out, okay? I'm actually considering doing a midnight stream for one of those. However, right now, I haven't got confirmed which games will be available digitally at midnight. If I were to do a midnight stream, would you rather see me do Agents of Mayhem, the new game from the developers of Saints Row, or would you rather see me do Sonic Mania on a midnight stream? What do you guys think? Let's see if I can get some feedback here from the stream chat. Now, also coming out on August 15th is supposedly that Night Trap remaster. It's probably not something I would do now, but I may eventually do it, I'm thinking. And also there's this horror game called Observer that looks pretty interesting on the PlayStation 4. That might be one that I will play, but not at launch. Maybe what I'll do is I'll save it until I have some downtime and I have something I want to play, because it actually looks pretty good. Everyone seems to be saying Sonic. There's a few people who are saying Agents of Mayhem, but most people are saying Sonic Mania if I were to do a midnight release. Cool, but I'd have to confirm then that that's actually available as a midnight release, because it's not considered a huge AAA release. I think it's a discounted game, right? Okay, so that's this week. The games I'm focusing on are Agents of Mayhem and Sonic Mania. I'll probably balance that with Danganronpa 2. And I have some interest in this game, Observer, as well. I may or may not eventually play this horror game that's coming out this week, okay? The week after that, which is August 22nd, there's the standalone Uncharted game. It's Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm very interested in it. Sounds good to me. So I'll be playing that the week after. And then that week as well, supposedly, is supposed to be the release of the Call of Duty World War II beta. And when that comes out, I definitely want to check that out too. I just don't know when it's actually supposed to be available. It's supposed to be sometime that week. And also that week I'll be doing Ask the King, just incidentally. So that'll be one major stream that week will be Ask the King, okay? All right. The week after that, which would be August 20. Oh, this one I got to ask you guys about. All right. Oh, by the way, Glitch Craze says the next Guardians of the Galaxy episode is apparently releasing. I didn't see that on where I was checking, but that's cool. If it is, I'll definitely play it. I mean, I'm playing Guardians of the Galaxy and liking the game, so I'll definitely play the next episode. But I didn't see it on the website where I was checking the dates, okay? So here's a game that I'm interested in, but I don't know too much about it. One Piece Unlimited World Red. What the hell is that? Does anyone know? What is One Piece Unlimited World Red? And the reason I'm asking is because it's supposedly coming out August 25th. But I don't know legitimately what it is. I got a 50-50 split in the stream chat. Some people are saying play it, yes, and other people are saying absolutely not, no, don't play it. Don't get the game, it's trash. I'm just wondering what it is. No one's answering. Is it combat? Like, is it like a Dynasty Warriors hybrid game? Is it like something different completely? Is it RPG? What is it? Sora Satoshi says it's an action game. I'm not sure. It's combat? Adventure combat? That game came out in 2013, people are saying. Then why is it releasing now? Ornights to the temperature says it's an RPG. I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm gonna have to look into it and find out what it is. Alright, but anyway, I had that on my list because One Piece I actually like. On the 29th, we've got Mario plus Rabbids on the Switch, and we've also got Yakuza Kiwami releasing. More than likely, I'm covering Mario plus Rabbids, although more than likely all the videos are going to get claimed. Even though it's from Ubisoft, it's not a first-party Nintendo title. I almost guarantee the videos will fucking get claimed anyway. But I am interested in that. I am going to be covering that. Yakuza Kiwami, I am eventually going to play, but I don't think I'm going to play it now. I think what I'll do is I'll save it for a month when there's like nothing going, like maybe December, right? That'd be a perfect time for it or something like that. And then on August 31st, Life is Strange Before the Storm Episode 1 releases. Okay? So that's cool. Those are games that I'm interested in August. Plus, of course, you know, still playing Danganronpa 2 till I finish it. Balancing in maybe some Ultra Street Fighter 2 so I can play some fighting game stuff. That kind of stuff. Okay? The month of September. September's kind of hit or miss in my opinion. Wait till you hear these releases, see what you think. Okay? September 5th, Knack 2. I'm definitely going to be playing that. September 6th, Destiny 2. I'm going to be real upfront with everyone. Alright? Really upfront. I don't think I'm playing Destiny 2 unless it gets it gets donated to me. Because I can't in good conscience, after playing the beta, which is exactly the fucking same as Destiny 1, give $60 again to Bungie for making the same game twice. I don't think I can do it. But if someone wanted to donate the game, I would play it. But I can't give these guys $60 more. I'll lose my mind. I'll seriously lose my fucking mind. Seriously. And by the way, I should bring this up. I should have brought this up. Right now, folks, I'm in a situation financially that's not so good. And I am heading into the busiest gaming part of the year. So if anyone would like to donate games, I am open to accepting them. A lot of people this year, actually, what they did is they would send me the code digitally, and I would be able to play the game on release day. If anyone wants to do that, I'm all for it. I'm willing to accept donations because at this point, any little bit helps. Any less money I have to spend makes this hardcore gaming season easier for me to cover these games. So, perfect example here, Destiny. There's no way I'm playing Destiny 2 and spending money on it. But if someone wants to donate it to me, then I'll play it. So, there you go. All right, Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. That's the standalone expansion for Dishonored on the 15th of September. I'll be playing that. Metroid Samus Returns on the Nintendo 3DS. It's a brand new Metroid game coming out on September 15th. I'm interested, but I know what's going to happen is I can't make any ad revenue on the videos. So if there's enough interest then I would consider doing it. All right. What is this? I'm getting cheers. Mr. G-N-G-No-Muzi did a 40-bit cheer and says there's a game called Rain World, a survival platformer. It's on Steam by Adult Swim. It's in an abandoned industrial environment ravaged by a shattered ecosystem. Doesn't sound very interesting to me, honestly. Kekin did a 10-bit cheer and he says, what if I donate you a copy of Final Fantasy XIV? No. No. Don't do that. How dare you? Okay. Howling Wolf Joey says that Metroid Samus Returns is a remake of Metroid 2. Yeah, that would be cool. I never played Metroid 2. So I'd probably really like it. Okay, but I don't know. Will there be interest for it? I don't know. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite comes out September 19th. I've got to play that just for curiosity's sake. After playing the beta, I have to play it just for the sake to see if the game's any good, and I'll probably, you know, learn certain characters, go online for a bit. Will I play it with any longevity? Depends on if it's actually good. But we won't know till it actually releases. There's a game called Echo that seems like it's one of those thriller suspense-style games. That's coming out on the 19th of September as well, and I may be covering that. I'm not sure yet. Crispy Cheese tipped me $5. Thank you, Crispy Cheese, for the tip. Juan Pisu tipped me $1. Says, what part did you stop watching One Piece at? I never watched One Piece consistently. I only watched it until there was the Sky arc where they were in the sky on clouds fighting people. And then there was another arc after that, and I stopped watching it. I've never really watched the show consistently, so I can't answer the question. All right. Let's save the questions for the Q&A section. Holy crap. Pokken Tournament DX comes out on September 22nd. I'm on the fence, because the one major complaint I had about Pokken Tournament was that the graphics weren't good. Now they're going to put it on the Switch with good graphics. That could be good. Plus, apparently, I guess there's new Pokemon and stuff that they've added. But are people going to want to see me play Pokken Tournament again? I did play it when it released new last year. I don't know if people want to see that. Danganronpa V3. I mean, obviously everyone knows eventually I'm going to play it. However, I did already speak with Spike Chunsoft and NIS America, and I was told that I'm not able to do a playthrough. I was told that they are only going to allow through Chapter 1, and if you go past Chapter 1, you will basically get copyright strikes. So, if I do play Danganronpa V3, I can only play it through Chapter 1. That game releases on September 26th. Cuphead, September 29th. Finally, this game's been in development for like 4 fucking years. It's a 2D shmup, side-scrolling shmup. Looks insane. I definitely want to check that one out. It looks really good to me. Alright, then in October, which we like to term this year Broketober, okay? I've termed it Nopetober, because literally there's no way you could play all these games. Just listen to the games in October. October 10th, Shadow of War. Was it Mordor Shadow of War, whatever? The Evil Within 2 comes out on Friday, October 13th. That's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for that. South Park, The Fractured But Whole on October 17th. Another game called Elex is coming out on the 17th as well. I wasn't sure on what it was, but it looked good. But now I've forgotten what the hell it is. There's also a mystery suspense thriller game called Hidden Agenda coming out on October 25th. As well as a game called Knowledge is Power. That looks like it's some kind of a like game show quiz game or something like that. So I was thinking Knowledge is Power could be a game. Maybe I do another Twitch and Chill stream in the future where I play that interactive with viewers and stuff or something like that. Assassin's Creed Origins comes out on October 27th. Wolfenstein The New Colossus comes out on October 27th. And Super Mario Odyssey comes out on October 27th. Making it absolutely impossible to actually play all the new games on October 27th. Holy shit. And keep in mind, on October 31st, yes, I will be doing a Halloween marathon this year. If we hit the patron funding goal for the month of August, you'll be able to vote on what kind of costume I'll be wearing during that marathon. Okay? There you go. And also, if you pledge this month, you'll also be able to nominate and vote on the games that I'll be playing during the Halloween Horror Marathon. Okay? Alright, and in November, which is really the last major gaming month of the year. We got Call of Duty World War II on November 3rd. We've got Super Lucky's Tale on November 7th. We've got Crackdown 3 also on November 7th. We've also got Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds standalone expansion on November 7th. We've got the Need for Speed Payback on November 10th. And Star Wars Battlefront 2 on November 17th. Oh my god, excuse me. There's really nothing else coming out in November yet. There may be other games that get stuck in there, but right now that's what is the majority of November, okay? And then December, the only release I could even find in December was Bethesda Pinball, a pinball game that has all the Bethesda games like Doom and Elder Scrolls and fucking Fallout inside of it. So if you want to sit and watch me play pinball, that's coming out in December, and that's about it. That's why I said earlier, it may be a good time for you to play a game like Yakuza Kiwami or something like that during December, okay? Or Nice to the 10-Bit Cheers is dressed as a baseball fury. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, you're talking about the Warriors who have come out to play. Yay! Yes, it's one of the gangs of the Warriors. And no, some people are saying, Phil didn't mention WWE. Why is that? Because I can't play WWE anymore, guys. I can't. Both visual content and music all get claimed in WWE games. And literally all of my playthroughs of WWE ever, now that I'm not in a managed partnership, have been claimed. So I can't, I've been playing the game for free. So no more WWE. It just is what it is, guys. I'm sorry. All right. It is now time for a break. And then when I come back from this break, the final segment will be open Q&A with the stream chat for roughly 30 minutes. All right. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Now we're heading into the home stretch. What a podcast. It's been 2.5 hours and still going. When I come back, the big conclusion. So thanks, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to end the video. You'll see part 4 pop up with the Q&A. If you're watching on stream, I'll take about a 10-minute break to rest my voice, which is now very hoarse, and then we'll have the conclusion. All right, thank you, and I'll be back shortly.